Earlier in the program, we told you that the 2012 Farm Bill has been introduced into the Senate and now, by all accounts, begins an uphill battle to gain approval this year. Joining us now with this week's Bottom Line is Neil Melancon. And Neil, I understand that earlier this week, the chair of the Senate Ag Committee made some statements that a lot of farmers and ranchers are probably not going to be happy with.
That's right, Mike. As expected, the Farm Bill delivered promised cuts to all manner of farm programs. And while the exact details of how those cuts will be coming down is going to be up to the USDA eventually, we can definitely say farm programs will be severely affected. The issue I see coming up was highlighted by a statement from Debbie Stabenow, chair of the Senate Ag Committee, who crafted the bill along with Ranking Minority Member Pat Roberts of Kansas. In a recent article from the Miami Herald, Stabenow is quoted as follows: "We're not going to be paying farmers for crops they don't grow. We're not going to be paying farmers when they are already doing very well." It's the last sentence that I have a problem with. We're already in an election year, and those politics are going to abound, where the Farm Bill is going to be rationed out according to the political advantage it can give one party or the other. Further, Stabenow's statement about farmers doing well is the sort of myopia associated with looking at anyone's condition and seems to be particularly rampant when it comes to talking about farm programs. See, farmers might be doing well at any particular given time, but that might not be true next year or even next month. In fact, while they were busy crafting this bill, cotton prices have dropped precipitously from its heights over $1 last year to the 60-cent range we're seeing right now. Furthermore, on what basis do you decide that farmers are doing well? The price in Chicago? As I've talked about before, the margin compression is a game changer when it comes to profitability on the farm. By way of example, if you earn $1 and you have to spend 75 cents, you have a quarter left over, right? If you earn $100 but you have to spend $99.95, you have a nickel. Are you richer because you made $100? No. The bottom line is that we're cutting farm programs because it's popular to make cuts, not realizing that not only are farmers hurting, but will be hurt by cutting them, as eventually we'll have to pay more at the grocery store, Mike, due either to decreased supply or, worse yet, importing food from overseas.
Neil, in 27 years of doing this, I am always amazed that those in Congress, it's sometimes easy to talk about farming. Let's get out there and try to do it sometimes. Neil Melancon, thanks. And remember, you can listen to any of Neil's reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau radio network. For a list of stations where you can tune in or listen online, click on over to our website, twilattv.org, and look for the LFP radio network link on the left side of the home page. That does it for this edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Be sure to join us next week when we'll head back into Holly Clegg's trim and terrific kitchen. Until then, you can watch any of our stories online. Just click over to the website. You know the address, twilattv.org. For all of us here at This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you again right here next week.